Skyrush, an intimate hypercoaster, widely known for being one of the most intense coasters out there and one of the best. So what I'll be doing today in this video is reviewing it and giving you guys my full thoughts on this ride as a whole. So it's located at Hersheypark, of course. Its manufacturer is Intamin. It is exactly 200 feet right at the hypercoaster level. It goes 75 miles per hour. It has no inversions and has a length of 3,600 feet long. So first I want to get the cons out of the way, and the first one is that the restraints are known for giving you thigh crush, which can decrease your ride experience by a little. They don't really bother me, as I've said before, but a ton of people who ride this complain, and I can understand why these restraints are not good at all. And next is something really interesting, and that is that this coaster has a separate line for the front row, which is probably about the same length as the regular line. Now that really does limit your rides on the front row even more, just because you have to wait in another line, which is a little frustrating. Now one other con is that this coaster is a very short ride. I mean, you're talking about a ride duration of about 1 minute, which is not the worst compared to some other coasters like Top Thrill Dragster, but it is kind of short. But of course, that just makes me want to jump back in line and ride this over and over again. And in which row I would want to do that in? I'm actually not really sure. I love both rows, so I don't really have an opinion on which row I like better. But each row has 4 seats. There are 2 middle seats and 2 wing seats, which gives you lots of options on what ride experience you want. I personally prefer the wing seats over the middle seats, just because it's just cool to ride on the wing. But there are some other people that will prefer the middle seats over the winged seats, just because this coaster is a little shaky on those winged seats. It's not bad or anything, it's just you can notice it, but on the middle seats you don't really notice it at all. Now getting into the theme, this coaster doesn't really have a theme. I guess it's themed to Rushing Through the Sky, hint the name Skyrush. But there are really no themed stuff in the queue, the station, or during the ride, which is this ride is non-stop action from start to finish, and is filled with lots of speedy bank turns and fantastic ejector airtime. You really are flying in every which direction, and this is a really intense through the whole ride, which the intensity is the strong point on this ride. It actually pulls 5 Gs, which is really good. So now I'll be going through the whole ride element by element, and I'll be giving you guys my opinion on the whole ride, so you will creep out of the station very slowly, but then you suddenly speed up this lift hill. I mean, this lift hill is really fast, faster than some other coasters like the lift hills on I-305 and El Toro, which is a great accomplishment, and it's probably one of, if not the fastest lift hill in the world. But then you'll get to the top and rush down this fantastic 85-degree drop, which is really awesome. In the back, you get whipped over like heck, and it's a crazy drop. I mean, if you ask me and almost everybody, this drop is great. But then you will go down into a low to the ground bank turn, very intense, and then up in this massive airtime hill, which delivers fantastic ejector airtime. I mean, this airtime is really intense too. It's very rare for you to find airtime that's really intense, but almost all of the airtime hills on this ride are intense too, while flying you out of your seat. But then you will speed down and go through another intense low to the ground turn, which are always fun, and then into another ejector airtime hill, which is great. You really are flying out of your seat on all those airtime hills, so that's always good. But then you'll bank into this very steep bank turn. You'll maneuver back down and go through some more twist, and then up into this another twist element where you go from one way to the other way, and then up into this nice pop of airtime, which you fly out of your seat like most of the airtime hills on this ride. It will bank to the left and then up into the brakes, which this coaster is doesn't seem like a world-class coaster on paper, but it really is when you get to ride it, and I'll give it a 9.5 for its overall score, a very, very good score. This coaster is definitely my favorite coaster, Hersheypark, and if you get the chance to go ride this fantastic coaster at a world-class park, go and do it immediately. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon to get notified when I post a new video. Helps a lot, and see ya.